I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright.
It's a beautiful day out here. We are on Hollywood Beach, which is actually at Channel Islands harbor area. And there's my sister and her dog Blitz and her husband Danny. Just a gorgeous day. You can see, by the way, some of the Channel Islands. That's Santa Cruz Island, about 20-21 miles off the coast, and those are the Anacapa Islands, about 11 to 13 miles off the coast or so, depending on which part you go to. And then over here, there's a horseback ride coming. So kind of interesting that way. And there's my dear wife back there with her GoPro trying to get some video.
Good boy, Blitz. Hello. Oh, do you want me to get it? Okay, I'll get it. Let's see. Here we go. Are you ready? Woo! That was a really bad throw, huh, Blitz? Okay, you want me to? Do I get a do-over? Okay, let's see if I can do a do-over. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go.
It's gorgeous, my dear.
It is beautiful.
So amazing, and now we get to hear Sister Cheryl and her husband Danny. And sometimes their teenage son Valmont, who's 16. So of course sometimes he's in his room hanging out, chilling.
We had a wonderful beach walk with Cheryl and Danny. And then that afternoon, despite the waves crashing over the breakwater, we headed out with rejoicing. It got a little rough out there today on the sea, so a few things have fallen here in the galley.
Just about to go to the dock over there where we launched, and then I go like, oh, this might be rejoicing coming in. And so then I turn around and I go like, yeah, I think it's rejoicing.
Let's hear a big arg. Hi, Blitzer.
Pirates are back.
Most of them are going over to China.
Going where?
China.
Oh, okay.
But right now things are on a slowdown because of COVID. So these are called the island also.
Now, would these be considered very large?
Yeah, they're big, they're tiny.
Yeah.
The average weight's about a pound and a half. These are all over a pound and a half.
Wow. They are feisty.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're strong. They get them in the tail. See, the Eastern ones have pinkers, right? These
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
but these are more expensive too.
Wow, thank you so much. That was so cool. I've never seen so many lobsters, and they're really feisty. I've been out trying to get a duplicate case made for our boat, and man, nobody in town seems to have that particular blank. So our lazy bag zipper is coming apart, so I'm going to try to sew it. Is getting it through the bag but not through my hand. Okay, not perfect, but oops. This was the zipper pull for our lazy bag. Now this is the zipper pull for our lazy bag.
The next morning, before going over to Rejoicing, we took a walk. We saw these adorable little baffleheads. We hadn't seen them before because they're migratory birds and they're only here for a short time. We have our sail cleaner spray, we have our sponge, and we have a soft brush. Let's see what happens. Okay, we've been having some trouble with the mainsail sticking, but we got it up and we cleaned it the best we could. It's still not super clean, but we are headed out of the harbor right now. There's your captain speaking.
Hey, yeah, we have the main up. Decided to get her up inside the harbor, and that worked swimmingly. It went great. I want to raise it pointing straight into the wind under motor. But it was shocking to see what a difference it made in terms of resistance on the halyard line. If you were off by 10 degrees, forget it. Then the resistance went up massively.
Yeah, and it took me getting back on the helm, which I haven't done in a really long time. This boat has a really sensitive steering, so I kind of needed to get used to that anyway. The boat that we took lessons on, you could really crank that thing before it would turn, but this one's super sensitive steering. So with me being able to be at the helm, that allowed Blair to kind of troubleshoot and see what might be hanging us up, and so we're pretty excited, and I don't know that we'll have a lot of wind, but
we'll see.
Yeah,
on the one we took the lesson on, that was an older Catalina 36, the original version, probably a boat from the mid-80s or so. That was roughly 3.5 turns lock to lock on the helm. This wheel, I'd have to check it again, but it's not even 1.5 turns lock to lock. So that means only less than 3/4 of a turn is from straight to all the way to starboard or all the way to port. Very sensitive. All right, here's Celia at the helm. How's it going there, my dear?
it's going well.
Good, and where are we aiming for?
I'm aiming for the oil rig.
Okay, the big oil platform out there.
And our heading is 210.
Good. And how's the precipitation?
There's really not any, it's just cloudy, but there's no wind either.
Yeah, we're heading out hoping to find wind. There supposedly is 10 knots of wind to be found on the east side of the islands. But as you can see looking at the ocean, there really isn't any wind showing on the water.
I don't know if you can make it out, but we're just starting to see some ripples that may mean that we'll end up getting some wind to sail after all. And this is the closest we've ever come to that oil platform, and we're hoping that once we get past it, we might get a little more wind. And you can see the tip of Anacapa Island out there in the fog. There's the beautiful oil platform. Actually, those do look kind of pretty at night when they're lit up from the shore. The fog is just sort of draped all over the island. You can just see it here at the very end. So Blair worked on cleaning the sail, and you can definitely see above the number it is cleaner. That's as far as we got this time. It's I'm surprised. It didn't look like it was doing much, but when you do the comparison, you can definitely see it. Still haven't got out to the wind yet. We keep seeing it in the distance. You can see the water is definitely different.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look very far from us, but we keep heading that direction and it doesn't seem like we ever get there.
Doesn't quite flow in.
Yeah,
Well, we can deploy the generator if you want.
but we do have the motor off just because if it weren't for that noisy dinghy back there, it's just so quiet out here in the middle of the water with the engine off. So that's kind of fun. We're gonna despo of that, probably of that dinghy today. We're gonna get it off. We have a new one, and we have a new electric motor for it.
Let's see if I can get it to go.
That's pretty
We're
good.
getting a breeze.
Okay, we've got a slight breeze now. So we have both sails up, and yay. It's beautiful out here. We're not moving very much. How many knots we going there, honey?
We're going just under 2 knots.
We got some,
There's almost no wind.
oh, nice. You're gonna go by.
Huh?
Oh, look at those babies. Aren't they pretty? Pelicans. That's the word I'm looking for, pelicans. Hi, honey.
Hi.
Just a lot of fog and clouds today. Oh, there's a nice pelican there on the water.
Yeah, that one's just been hanging out near us.
Hello. How's it going? How's the fishing?
He just got a fish earlier. He was
There he
wiggling
goes.
around.
See you later. Thanks. Ah, dive. He took a dive for one. Let's see. Did he get anything? Yes, he did. Success. Congratulations. Gonna get another one. I guess the fishing's pretty good, eh? Oh yeah, it's a sea lion behind us. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Sea Lion. Everybody's a Mr. Hello, Mr. Pelican. Hello, Mr. Sea Lion.
There have been lots of projects on the boat, and one was removing the 10-year-old dinghy. It was only partially inflated, and Celia was worried that I would just sink. Luckily, I was able to paddle it to the end of the dock, and lo and behold, it was so heavy we couldn't get it out. Some fishermen came and helped us, and then we gave them the dinghy and our outboard motor.
Did she make you cry, make you break down, shatter your illusions of love? Is it over now? Do you know how you pick up the pieces and go home? Did she make you cry, make you break down, shatter your illusions of love? Is it
The next day was super windy, and we took a walk along the harbor and then went over to Silver Strand Beach to watch the kite surfers. Did you almost get
get stepped on? It's like
So you very quickly learn what to do and what not to do.
So it's a little rainy, so we have our bimini up today. And we have special guests today.
Yay, Jeff and Denise.
Jeff, Denise, and Brian. Say hi, Brian.
Hi, audience.
The swells are supposed to be pretty bad, so we're just gonna maybe put our nose out today. Are we staying dry, Denise?
Trying to.
Are you guys all dry? And are you warm?
Yep, came prepared.
We had such a wonderful New Year's with so many family this year, and Christmas as well. And a bonus of even meeting someone I had met 50 years before. That was quite remarkable. So Happy New Year, and we hope you enjoyed this. Thank you.